Hello everyone and welcome back to the Integrity Botanicals YouTube channel. Today we are doing my monthly What's New series. I say this every time, but it is my very favorite, and this is essentially where I break down all of the latest and greatest green beauty launches on the Integrity Botanicals website. That way we can open up a little discussion here, see what you'd like reviewed, maybe my thoughts, feelings, opinions on it, first impressions, maybe even some swatches. And this time we are going to keep it short and sweet, starting off with MAYA CHIA. We've got two products, one I have with me, one I do not. The first of which is the MAYA CHIA Powerful, as in follicle, advanced multi-correctional scalp and hair treatment. This retails for $72, and this is essentially what they call where skincare meets scalp care, because hello, this is continuation of your skin after all. So this is going to encourage the look of denser, healthier, stronger hair starting at the root. And I do encourage you to go over to the products page because they have great studies and testimonials and stuff like that with actual images to show you people's before and afters, which I find is incredibly helpful. But in here we've got peptides, amino acids, collagen, a whole slew of beautiful ingredients that are going to do everything that I just mentioned before. Now, I don't have this one. It's definitely something I'd be into trying. I struggle more so with like an irritated scalp these days, and I don't know if it's the sun beaming down a little bit harder, if it's almost like my scalp sunburned, or if I just need to kind of switch up the products in my routine. So that is a possibility, but this sounds great. And if you've tried it, you know that I would love to know what you think. And then in tandem with that, something that unfortunately I haven't used this yet, guys, but I'm really going to force myself to because I think this is perfect for my hair type. This is the main agent, and this is an advanced molecular bond repair. So I think this is similar to something like a K18. My sister's a hairdresser, so I'm trying to like rack my brain for some knowledge here. But this is an advanced molecular bond repair that is a lightweight, no rinse bonding treatment. So when you get out of the shower, your hair is damp and towel dried, you are going to apply this throughout, I believe from the roots to the ends. It's going to be incredibly lightweight. It's not going to build up any residue in the hair, things like that. And then you style as normal. So what's great about this is that it really reduces the appearance of breakage by helping to hydrate the hair as well as work on that molecular level. I definitely heat style my hair a lot. I try to wash my hair as infrequently as possible. That way I am not encouraging that. And then the rest of my hair is virgin hair outside of the front piece. Sorry, I was like looking in the mirror like, where is the virgin part of my hair? Anyway, I'm really looking forward to trying this. I think especially in the areas that I have color treatment and my ends that, you know, they just start to get ratty, especially as my hair gets longer. So I'm going to be testing this, but the results on the website look amazing. And I have wavy hair that I think doesn't even curl properly, even if I nurtured it that way, because it is heat damaged and it needs something like this. So I'm going to try this. I will report back. I'll do a little skincare update and I will throw this in there because I'm really excited about it. But if you've tried it, you gotta let me know what you think. Next thing is a new fragrance from a brand that I just introduced. My apologies, I believe I called it Abel. It's Abel. It's Abel. So anyway, they have a new fragrance that's called Laundry Day. Similarly to the other fragrances on the website, it is a 15 milliliter size for $85, but samples are available on the website for $6, which is what I've showed you guys. I've actually not smelled this yet, so I thought we can do a little live testing here on camera, but it's described as a crisp citrus inspired by the energy of spring. So I'm just gonna do 2 spritzes on my wrist. I am going to allow this to dry down. It has top notes of cut grass and aldehydes. I'm definitely getting that in a really fresh way. The heart has lime and passion fruit, which it's very lime heavy. I'm definitely smelling the lime and the cut grass kind of come through, which as you can imagine is a really fresh fragrance. And the base of this is vetiver. So it has an earthiness that's not like a hippie shop, you know what I mean? Which there's nothing wrong with that scent. It's just a different kind of vibe. But if you like citrus, you really will like this because lime is absolutely the star. We'll check back maybe at the end of the video as this sits in my skin, but I think that is a perfect spring fragrance, especially for those of you who like something much lighter, maybe something that almost is like a non-perfume perfume, though you could very much smell this. It just smells like you're really clean. So that's available now. Great brand. What I also love is on the website, they share what not contemporary, I always use that, like conventional products are comparable to it. So maybe this is a perfume you have in your collection. They compare it to Dias and Durga Italian Citrus, Diptyque Oido, as well as Jo Malone Lime, Basil, and Mandarin. But I love, it's not fruity, like it's not sweet, but it's very limey and bright, which I love. Okay, enough about that fragrance. I'm really in my fragrance bag right now. I'm trying to test my nose a little bit. But moving along, Le Par. You may be familiar with their tinted soul balms. They are now available in 4 new shades. So they come in these little pots. These are these multi-use products that you can use on your lips and your cheeks. They are definitely a more sheer formula, which in turn is going to make them look incredibly skin-like. I've got the shade Rose here, which actually is perfect for what I have on. They're deeply moisturizing. They're not ridiculously thick. They are going to sort of blend on the skin, but on the cheeks, I cannot imagine these are the most long wearing products. I've actually not played with them on my cheeks, but I will now that there are 4 new shades. But if you want something that's like barely there makeup, just a little kiss of something, could be really great for like a pool bag type situation. Get a little color on your lips and cheeks, you know, some tinted sunscreen, and you are good to go. So they have 4 existing shades. There are 8 in total, Rose being one of them. But I'm going to share with you today the 4 new shades, and then I could do a whole product review if you guys want me to dive deep, because these have a bunch of amazing ingredients. But the first shade that we've got is the shade Amber. Amber is a translucent golden brown. This is actually one of the most pigmented shades that I'm actually sharing with you here today, but I think on a deep complexion as a highlight, this would be stunning and a great nude lip option. Then we've got the shade Nude, which is described as a light rose beige, and it's absolutely that. This is very, very light. This is going to be like a barely there type of situation, an excellent lip topper, things like that. Then we've got the shade Blossom. Blossom is a light pink cherry blossom shimmer, so a little bit pinkier than the other options. And then finally, we've got the shade Coral. This is described as a 50s era coral beige. Now, when I think of a 50s coral, I definitely think of something more punchy, like Joan from Mad Men. This is definitely not that. It is a slightly pinky orange hued beige, so it's going to have just a little bit more life to it than that, but still a very, very light color on the lips. This is a product I have a feeling I'm gonna like performing a little bit more on the lips and the cheeks, but I do love any versatile product, and as I play with them more, I will report back to you guys, because I'm definitely curious. And then we are moving on to 12 Beauty. I don't have this either, but it's something that I can try. We've got a big hair care month. They have released their prebiotic natural shine shampoo, which retails for $42, and their natural shine prebiotic conditioner, which retails for $48. Now, this is a vegan formulation full of amino acids and prebiotics, which are going to hydrate, strengthen, and encourage a healthy scalp. These are really targeting hydrating the hair. So if you have dry hair, even the driest, the conditioner claims, then this is going to be for you. I'm a little bit skeptical about overly moisturizing products at my scalp. I have it's so funny. I get greasy at the top of my head, less so because I've been having a drier scalp, but I don't have thin hair, but it's not dense. I don't know what the word I'm trying to say is. I have a lot of hair, but it's not the thickest hair, if you know what I'm saying. So I just need to be mindful about the amount of product that I'm putting on. But it sounds great if your hair is incredibly dry, and the conditioner very much the same. There's hyaluronic acid in there. It has 40% conditioning ingredients in here, so there is a lot working to help hydrate that hair, including that hyaluronic acid I mentioned. And because it's so deeply moisturizing, it's also really going to help reducing frizz and things like that, because those are usually you know, how our hair responds to being very dry, brittle, broken, things like that. So I've not tried it, but if you have, I love 12 Beauty as a brand. I think the formulator puts an incredible amount of thought into his products as well. So this is another one. I encourage you to visit the product page just to learn a little bit more about the product and see if it might be the one for you. And then finally, we've got a new shade in everybody's favorite. This is the Lip Color Serum. This is in the shade Buff Pearl from Fit Glow. If you know nothing about these, they retail for $42. They are just the most plush, nourishing, lightly plumping, you don't feel any burning sensation or anything like that, on the market in the most beautiful array of colors. This shade Buff Pearl is a creamy, I would say like a brownie pink nude with a soft pearl glow. I'm gonna put some on. Not too nude, which I love. And also, I know I have a little something on, but this also looks really pretty on its own. I threw it on because I just adore these. If you've not tried one, you guys, and maybe this isn't your color, I will include my full review for you down below because these are some of the best lip glosses in the game. You really can't beat them. Like, at least have one that you are really crazy about. I promise you will not regret it. So that is everything, you guys. That's all we've got for what's new this month. Please let me know what you are most excited about in that comment section down below. As always, every single thing I mentioned today will be listed with direct links, price point, all of that good stuff. So make sure that you check that out. While you're down there, if you wouldn't mind giving the video a big thumbs up, subscribe. I do upload new videos here every single week and I don't want you guys to miss it. Please do also to make sure to check out all of our social media handles. We're everywhere. We'll notify you about upcoming sales from us, video reminders, things like that, as well as our newsletter. That is where the good stuff is, and I always link that at the top of the video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, let me know what you were most excited about or what you want to see reviewed from me. But that's it, you guys. I will catch you in my next one. Bye!